Hello, welcome and welcome back. We got the second ever interview on the YouTube channel with the one and only Michael Garcia, the second half of the main event of DBX 6 on April 10th
Hey,
in Miami. Remember, it's at the James L. King Center. Buy your tickets, all that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get some promo done for this shit. This is going to be a good one. Two undefeated dirty boxers with a little bit of actual momentum going into some shit, not some dude off the street, not no, Yoel Romero, not no random Brazilian dude, some taxi driver. This is two like set in stone competitors that have actually made a name for themselves, in my opinion. Before we start off, you got anything you want to say? Or if I can go into it, it's all good.
you go right ahead, bro.
Got you, I got you. This first question, and all these are questions I really actually want to ask you. Do you think that fourth round was needed with Levi DaCosta, bro?
I wanted it. I mean, I don't know
Okay.
if it was needed. I don't think it was needed, but shit, I
Nah. When I saw that shit, I forgot what card it was on, but whenever y'all watched that shit, I was like, a fourth round. I think they were literally trying to find any sort of reason just to
just to
utilize that
pop that shit.
rule or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
That
I was
shit was
like,
cool. I
all
mean,
right.
I was ready for it.
I know, bro. And the way just that's on that fight right there was what made me a fan. Like just the fact that like on you don't know if you're gonna go into a fourth round, but for you to still apply all that pressure after like both y'all are genuinely like gassed out, bro. Y'all are heavyweights, you know what I'm saying? But bro, one thing that pissed me off about that fight was the amount of times he hugged in the clinch, bro. And there's supposed
And
to be
no
this
point deduction.
literally if I feel
I don't
like
know what
if
the fuck that is.
literally, bro, and I feel like if
Just
you
with that, it shouldn't have gone to the fucking fourth round, bro.
I feel like if you're not getting any activity, and if you're the one at least initiating like holding in the clinch, that should just like it should automatically go to you, considering you're the one actually trying to like push off and fight. But it's like in an MMA fight when the dude just keeps on shooting, bro, and like it's not like wrong, I guess, but it's like the ref stands you up, separates you, and you shoot immediately, bro. It's just the worst shit of all time. But yeah, I wanted to know what you thought personally because I did not think that was needed at all. And I thought it was kind of
I
disrespectful
don't
to
think it
you.
was needed. If they actually took the point deduction like they said they would, I don't think it would. It should have gone to the third round, but I don't mind an extra round. Shit, that shit was fun.
Shit, at least as long as you're down, bro.
Uh,
uh, sorry, my next question, and this actually is an interesting question. If you could give some context or whatever, I heard you talking about in an interview that you like to take Muay Thai fights. How's your Muay Thai career going? How many fights have you had? Because if you look at your typology, you don't got too many fights. Too much, I guess, experience on paper or whatever. But there's smoker fights. There's like little tourneys that might not be on there. I don't know how active you are. I just wanted to not just me, but the people probably
I
want to
have
know.
I have two pro Muay Thai fights, bro. But I don't know why you can't really search them up. Like when you look up the record and shit. But
Yeah.
my last Muay Thai fight was in May against Carter the Beast Williams, and I knocked his ass out like in the first round. So,
How are
yeah,
you
so
with
I
your
have
kicks?
so I fuck it. That's dude. That's why this shit is like it's a learning curve. It's like a how to explain it. Yeah, well, yeah, it's like the best word to describe it. It's like a learning curve. Being in the ring without being able to set up my kicks because Muay
No,
Thai is my
literally.
favorite sport. Like if I gotta fuck with anything, like Muay Thai is my shit, bro.
No,
Stand up is, bro. I
I
can't get
agree
enough
with
of
you, bro.
my
I
favorite
agree
shit.
with you. It's just so cool in the fluidity of it, especially
So
when like
clean, bro. Like you set up so much shit with like you set up everything off your teeth, your kicks, like all that shit.
literally.
It's my favorite sport, bro. Muay Thai is my favorite shit.
Literally, me too, bro. And I feel like I started training like a couple years ago. I've only been training like, well, I did, the yada yada, wrestled a bunch in high school, middle school, whatever. But like striking wise, bro,
Mm.
I train here in Georgia at American Top Team, Sandy Springs, with this dude named Devorius Tubbs, bro. He is a Muay Thai wizard, bro. And everyone's coach can, they can say what they want. It's their coach, you know what I'm saying? So, but genuinely, what he has done to me and how he has made me like sculpted me into my Muay Thai striking. Bro, I'm low-key so excited to like just show. And they're looking for a fight for me in May for the NFC, but I'm just
For
waiting for
Muay
him to
Thai?
offer. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do want to
Okay.
do MMA, like that's like the long-term goal, but Muay Thai, bro, I literally love it so much. And bro, I love setting shit up. Actually, let me not expose myself, you know what I'm saying? I am, recently am, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ahead of myself, getting ahead of myself. But
Bro, you're good,
I
bro.
guess another
I,
question
I
to
fought
bounce
for
off.
WPK Muay Thai.
Say again, sorry.
I fought for WCK. The promotion is WCK Muay Thai. If
Where
you
do
want to
you
look it
live it? Where do you live at? Are you
in
Cali?
California.
Yeah,
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 I
yeah, yeah.
live.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Mhm.
Um, I guess how many did you ever take any amateur fights or like did you take a bunch of them that we just don't know about?
Nah, bro. So like with fighting, like I've never really been a fan of just going straight into fighting. I've been training for years, bro. Like I can't, I don't even remember how long I've been training for. So, but I didn't decide to compete till, fuck, I don't even remember when I decided to compete. So I took two amateur fights and or MMA, two MMA fights, and it was just too like I wouldn't say it was too easy, but it was just like I didn't. I was embarrassed. It was embarrassing to me to take. Like, I felt like my experience outside of the gym was a whole lot more than fucking just doing my amateur fights. So I took those. I took two MMA fights and I beat him. I won them in the first round, and then from there I just turned pro. So I just
Did,
went pro fight. I got again everything was in the first round except for dirty boxing. The first time I made it out the first round.
how
So
did,
before dirty boxing, I had 5 fights in total.
Dang, I mean, I know when I was talking to Rob Press in the interview, or whatever, he liked to like, I guess, he wasn't talking too crazy or whatever. He was really respectful in the interview or whatever, no, for
Mhm.
real, phone in the face or whatever. But he was talking about how that's like, how do I say this? That's something that he feels like he can take advantage of is your limited experience. But I mean, he has a good amount of fights, so I don't think he has like, double or triple the amount as you or whatever. But what are your thoughts on that? That he feels like he can see all these holes in your game, bro, or just like any sort of aspect of like something to, get that one up above you.
Honestly, bro, like my record doesn't reflect my experience. If you know what I mean, if
Yeah,
that might go over his head, bro. But it's always been like that. I always been like overlooked, or people think it just because the same shit. Like my record doesn't show what I'm capable of, bro. So everybody thinks they're gonna beat me.
yeah.
Doesn't go out. It doesn't plan out like that, bro. But I mean, like I said, I had two Muay Thai fights before that as well, and fucking dirty boxing is the first time I got out the first round, bro. I take everybody out at the first round.
Did you have confidence in your conditioning for going into that fight? Because I guess every fight you go in not knowing if you're gonna go in the first, go to decision or whatever. But did
Mm.
you go into that fight and like having a feeling that maybe I might go past the first round and this one just can, giving the rule set and this is like, your first like time in this kind of situation
I
or
go
whatever?
I go into every fight thinking is gonna go for the full amount of rounds that I'm scheduled for. So I don't
Yeah,
never train just for the first fight. I never train to knock nobody out either, bro. If it
yeah,
happens, it happens.
yeah.
If it happens, it happens. But yeah, like as far as conditioning wise, like I feel more confident in with this fucking fight than any other one.
I guess you don't have to tell me, I'm saying your whole training regimen or whatever, but have you just been doing extra miles on the treadmill? You've been doing like explosive conditioning, like what do you, I guess without, saying too much of your training shit, what have you been on for like conditioning
Oh
wise?
fuck, go to boxing, bro. Cause like
Just hella
like I said,
rounds.
like he's been a like everybody could pick like nitpick like okay, this is like look at my flaws and shit, but nobody does that more than me, bro. Like I look over my videos over and over and over again, see where the fuck I'm lacking. Cause this
Yeah.
is it's a learning curve, bro. Like I've never boxed before, none of that shit. Like everything's like Muay Thai
Oh yeah,
or
yeah.
MMA,
Elbows.
bro. So it's
Bro,
different. It's different when you can't set shit up with your teeth, with your knees, with none of that shit. So it's a learning curve. But I'm going that shit straight on. So
um,
I just been focusing on a lot of boxing, bro.
that's good.
Like a lot of boxing. So my conditioning is a lot of ring time, bro. A lot of ring time, a lot of bag work.
Just
I
hella
actually got a
rounds.
box coach now. Hell yeah.
Do you I guess this is a kind of a side question. This isn't the one of the questions I wrote down. Do you have like
Mhm.
a training setup at home that you like to go to, or do you kind of like keeping like working out like stuff, all that for the gym, as if it's like a second job or whatever, if you know what I mean?
Well, I have a full gym. Well, yeah, you can see the shit in the back and
Oh,
shit,
so
bro.
there's the medicine bike. We see it.
Yeah, so I have like a sandbag and shit. My fan bike. I have little fucking mats and shit, and I have a. So I work out a lot at my house, but I do work out at the gym too. At Adrenaline.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I guess bouncing off that, bro, Rob always talking about how, I'm saying, you working your 9 to 5, you actually got a job, you know what I'm saying? You can't no life training like he can, but I'm not, I do disagree with him on that because it takes, bro, you're putting in such a grind to where it's like you're still making it work. And look at the position y'all are both in. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Considering maybe you might not train as much as him or whatever, or maybe he just, puts in the hours or whatever, but you still make it work too. Like you just got off training at like 9:30 in Cali time. Like, and what, you start around like 5, 6 o'clock, like,
I
or
start
seven,
like
who knows?
yeah,
Yeah, like you're putting in
like
that
at five
time, bro.
thirty. But like this, like I said, like this fight, bro. I've been on baby bonding, bro. So like it's the first time like ever, you know what I mean? Because I just had a baby.
Yeah.
So I've been on baby bonding, bro. So like it's the first time I go into a fight without having to be at work.
Oh, so
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 so if he
so I
doesn't
guess
know,
as
like
of right now, so as of right now, you haven't been going to work. You've been honestly, you could say
I've
that
been
you've
off
been
of work
training
for
way
a couple
more.
months already, bro. Just straight, just training. It's the first time at any fight I've ever had that. You know
We
what I
won't
mean?
we won't mention it again.
Yeah.
No, that's good though, man, because just to give you the stipulations of this being the intern belt fight or whatever, like it's good that you can put all this extra time into it because I think regardless, I mean, fact is fact, Rob puts in all this time and in my opinion on what I'm saying, I think hard work beats like talent or like all that stuff. So if you're genuinely dedicated and you're doing that, I think it beats talent. But I think both of you guys prove that you're hella dedicated. And I think y'all are both naturally talented too. Rob might be a boxer and you might be a Muay Thai guy. But I really do have like, how do I say this? I really have confidence in your like clinching kind of like dirty boxing range or whatever to like pop the elbows or I guess like bro, I don't want to give y'all each whatever hands up, but you can slice bro's guard easy if he's gonna come forward like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's like cause some damage on his shit. But
That's why it's like what the shit he says, bro, is like I don't. Sometimes I pay no mind to it, dog, because it's like, bro, like if you knew, like, you know what I mean, like you, especially like you say you do Muay Thai and shit, like you know a lot of this shit, like it's not boxing, bro. Like I don't know who he's fought that is giving him any elbows. He just talk shit about that I threw 13, 14 elbows and I didn't drop nobody. All right, bro. Like
bro,
it adds up, bro. Like, did you not see how fucking bloody that fool like Victor Cardozo was at the end of the fight?
he had to give
Like
up.
that,
He
I
had to
don't
give
let
up.
that
He
dude have
couldn't
the
even get back
chin,
up.
bro.
No,
That's
bro, it's
crazy.
because he's Hispanic, bro. But you already know how that shit goes, bro. He can eat that shit all night. He literally the only thing that made Victor Cardoso give up was his fucking conditioning, bro. He could have kept on
It
eating
was
that shit. He
insane,
might have
bro.
felt that shit crazy the next day, but I guarantee you he probably would have still
Yeah,
kept on going forward.
that
But
shit was that shit was a trip. Yeah, hell yeah, that shit tripped me out.
I guess my next question that I have wrote down is how do you think the universe works and how do you use it as a tool to, maybe not manifest everything you want, but use it as a tool to get what you desire. You know what I mean? Might be a little loaded of a question. But I asked Rob this too, and he gave a pretty decent answer. He's just talking about God and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like you don't get what you desire by like the universe doesn't give it to you, bro. Like you gotta want it. It's like anything. Like what they tell you as a kid. Like when you're growing up as a kid, like what you want, you gotta work for it, right?
Yeah, put energy towards and
You
whatnot.
gotta put what you like. That's what anything that you do, bro. Anything that you do, if you want it hard enough and you continue to do it, it might not work out for you at the beginning, but if you continue, like it's
Like
gonna
eventually
happen.
it will happen.
It'll happen for you
Yeah.
for sure, and the most unexpected ways too.
No, I'm telling you, bro.
Like
I'm
it'll
telling
in the most unexpected ways that when you least expect it, dude.
Good.
Like I knew I was gonna be in dirty boxing before it. Like after the first one, I already knew, bro. Like I was so excited when I saw the first what was that shit?
Like the
One with
premiere one.
yeah, the one where you Romero or whatever. The
The
first
one
one,
where it was all like smoky. It was in the Miami, what I don't even know the
the
venue, but it was
hanger or
all
some
smoke. Oh
shit.
yeah, the hangar in Miami. It was all
Yeah,
smoky
yeah.
in there. The lights were dim. Bro, listen, one thing that's cool about dirty boxing is obviously it's a young sport and whatnot, but one thing I do care about, just being like I guess the first ever DBX hardcore fan is like seeing like the production and everything. Well, there have been upgrading that shit like crazy every single event, which it literally has me like genuinely like thank God they're actually putting somewhat promotion towards like I guess like the event itself. 'Cause I feel like they are, this is my opinion a little bit. And, I can say whatever I want. I'm not held back by nothing. I feel like they're a little slow with the promo for like a lot of these cards or whatever. Like I see a lot of comments or whatever saying like, oh, there was like not much promo for. I didn't even know this thing was gonna happen. Like when is this or whatever? Or like people just don't know. And I'm trying to get people to know because they do not, bro. Dirty boxing is so fucking cool, bro. It is so fucking cool. And I'm trying my hardest to like put everyone on game, bro.
Yeah, it's a
But
lot of people don't really know about it yet, bro. But I mean, like you said, it's a young sport. What was it like the sixth one right now?
yeah,
So
literally.
it's a young sport. A lot of people don't know about that shit. But like I said, when I first saw it, I was like, bro, I gotta get on this shit. Like I knew I had to get on that shit.
Bro, that's how I feel right now. Like I'm only 22, so I'm pretty young, you know what I'm saying? Like I've only been training striking for a couple years. I'm like pretty early in my amateur career, whatever, but bro, I want to try dirty boxing so bad. Not even just try it. Like I want to like do a couple fights in that shit. I know that, time will tell or whatever. As long as I stay true to myself, I'll get what I need. As long as I'm truly putting my best foot forward or whatnot. But bro, the promotion here, that's kind of like I guess like regional, MMA, Muay Thai, BJJ, wrestling, whatever. It's called the NFC. They had to put I guess they like submitted to the Georgia Athletic Commission like dirty boxing like fights for their own kind of thing because I don't know if you've seen, but DBX was like I guess approved for the state of Georgia or whatever. So they're
Yeah, I've
trying to
seen that.
they're trying to have like regional DBX bouts, bruh. And I was trying to talk to one of the people like in the oh not like the owners or whatever, but just someone in the midst of all that. Do you like what would I guess I'm gonna ask you this in that question. What would your opinion be on like amateur dirty boxing bouts, bro? Or like, like amateur, advanced amateur, and then pro? Like, do you think it's too soon? Do you think it's like a smart idea? Or do you think people should stick to like boxing and Muay Thai and MMA to kind of like continue to see how that like kind of meshes in with each other? Does that make sense?
Like
Sorry.
like a spin-off of like Dirty Boxing, or Dirty
No,
Boxing itself have
it's
amateur
dead
fights.
like it's dead ass like basically dirty boxing. But I guess for the NFC or whatever, they have a cage, so it would be in a cage, not like a really ultra small ring or whatever. So it'd be the same rule set
Yeah.
and whatnot, I guess, just in a cage.
Oh, like the same rule set and shit, but not nothing tied to Dirty Boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool too, bro. It'd be good to get like I said, because that'll throw off the learning curve for a lot of people. Because right now it's kind of like how the UFC started, right? Like it's like fucking a wrestler against a striker,
Yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
karate dude. Like when it barely started, I think that's how fucking dirty
The-
boxing is right now.
That's a
It's
great
kind of
comparison.
like two different, yeah, like a boxer versus the Muay Thai dude. Fucking like, you know what I mean? It's not like people already like straight. This
Yeah,
is
they're not
their
like
notable
MMA
shit.
fighters or like dirty
Mhm.
boxing fighters. It's like all
Yeah,
these different aspects coming to like
yeah. I think that
see
should be
who's the
badass,
better.
bro. That way you get more like people that are already used to that rule set, bro. I think you get a little bit more action.
Bro,
I think it'd be dope. That'd be a good idea.
oh God. The only thing that like sucks about it is like then one is one of my also there's so many things I love about DBX is like the small ring, bro. That shit, bro.
Yeah.
You can only, bro. There was this one fight. It was on DBX 5, bro. It was like the first fight of the card. It was Monte Agbana versus fucking James Cannon, bro. Monte Agbana was pissing me off, bro, because he figured out how to circle for 3 rounds straight, bro, and run away, basically like fight off his back foot into a decision win. It was low-key the most boring shit ever, bro. And that shit had me so mad because like the point of having the small ring is like action. You can't run, like, or I guess like you can or whatever. Obviously, you
Mm.
fucking made it happen, but. I just wish that they would like somehow get like a small ring if they're gonna do that shit too, not like in
That
a
shit is
cage.
already small, bro. Shit.
Yeah, but bro, it looks. Well, I couldn't imagine how I would feel in there, like in my physical form. Like, oh my
Mm.
God, it's literally this small. Like, have you seen those that Trigon bare knuckle shit, bro?
Yeah, I seen that
Bro,
shit's
what the fuck is that shit, bro?
crazy, bro. That shit's
Um,
dope.
I'm gonna go to my next question here. And I started off the Rob Perez interview with this question. What's one thing you like and dislike about Rob Perez? We're gonna bring it mutual, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, like as far as him as a fighter, as a person,
Whatever you feel is right.
bro. As a fighter, I mean, it's like every heavyweight, bro. Like you gotta respect they have power. Like
Yeah.
every heavyweight has power, bro. Like that and grit. Like he has a chin and shit. Like that's the only good thing I can say about him, bro. But that's the same shit that every fucking heavyweight has. But as
Yeah.
far as a person, bro, like I don't respect him at all, dude. Like I think he's a fucking piece of shit, bro.
Do
The
you,
way he acts, like I like because especially in Muay Thai, you know there's so much respect for the like so much respect, bro. So I'm not used to fucking
someone
like
trying to get in your head and
someone
like
talk
show
shit,
you that
but
side of the fight game.
it doesn't get in my head. That's the funny part. I'm like, how the fuck, like you know how stupid you look? Like I don't get it, bro. Like I don't understand that shit. Like after the first, it literally like blows my fucking mind. I don't know how the fuck. Like after the first dirty boxing shit, I think I was in the comments already, like telling his ass like, let's run it. Like every after everyone, I was like, let's run it. I would send him, and on one of them, his ass said, like that was a long ass time ago. He commented back. He's like, who are you? Or like get in line, blah blah. That was before I went into dirty boxing. And that's what I'm saying. Like you just said, like how is it like? Would you say something about the other question? Something about the universe or how you bring it in?
Yeah, how do you think the universe works, basically?
Exactly how you get what you want or some shit like that. That was before I even was in dirty boxing, bro. And I told him like, all right, we're gonna run it eventually, bro. Like we're gonna meet each other. And now
Manifestation.
look at where we're at.
Fighting for the intern belt, bruh.
You know what I mean? And that was before I was even in dirty boxing's radar.
That is crazy. Hey, crazy how life works, bro. And I can't imagine for you. I guess you did say it felt like a long time ago, but it probably felt like pretty recently too. If I mean, you only had a couple dirty DBX fights, so if that's right before you were in it, that's still it's like basically like I would say maybe around under or like over a year. With right, you would say probably
Yeah,
since y'all were commenting back and forth.
yeah. I think I commented to him like after I had my Muay Thai fight. I had a Muay Thai fight in May, and where was that shit at? In
Oh,
like
so you
San
haven't even
Diego.
been in DBX for a year yet?
Nah, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. It's crazy. No, it feels like I've like been watching DBX for like the last like 3 years, honestly. But
Nah, but I
that
don't
just
even
puts
think
it in
DBX is a
perspective.
year old
No,
yet.
I know
Is
that's
it?
what's put in. I think it might be a little over a year, but like
Yeah.
that still put or maybe around there. I honestly don't know. I don't
Oh no,
remember
time
when
still
the
goes
first
by, bro.
premiere event was personally,
Hmm.
but no, that is crazy though. It just put it in perspective how like no time has passed since I started doing this shit. But got a long way to go. I'm gonna ask you this next question real quick. This is actually a good one. And bro, as soon I was what DBX card was it on your first fight? Was it DBX 3?
Yeah.
All right, when and you fought that was
Cardos.
Victor? Yeah, Victor. I think you hit or sorry, never mind. That was I literally about to spin off. They said that you're one of Dominic Reyes' training partners or like one of his sparring guys, you know what I'm saying? It said that in the you know, and it has like the fun fact on like the shit when
Yeah,
they that's true, right? I just obviously. I mean, I don't want them false
yeah.
claiming.
Yeah, bro. I'm on his like his fight camps and shit. Yeah.
I guess my question this I just needed that confirmation to ask this question.
Mm.
Were you training with Dom Reyes when he fought John Jones? And if so, how is that from your perspective, bro? Oh my God, I've been
Nah,
waiting to
I
ask you that.
was I was not on his training camp, bro. I
Not
was
the
past when he made his comeback. I was on his not his past three because who did he fight this last time?
it was Carlos Olberg.
Yeah, I wasn't on his training camp for that one, but the past three before that I was.
So you were when he fought in Miami, who did he fight? Who was that guy's name? Nikita Krylov when he slammed him out like McGregor. Remember that?
I think so, bro. Like, he knocked this shit out.
Yeah, literally just in the first round, just step back. Dude, just
Yeah, so I was in the three before his last fight. I was in the past three fight camps, and on this one right now I'm working with him as well.
for who's he fighting? Johnny Walker, bro. Oh my
Johnny
God.
Walker.
Obviously,
Yeah.
you're probably a little biased or whatever, but what's your prediction for that fight? How do you think it goes?
Thing's gonna walk his ass down, bro. It's because he's so technical, bro. Like it's crazy. Like just because I like my shiz is Muay Thai, bro. So like when I go against somebody that's like just he's just clean, bro. Like his distance control is insane. He's just like super smart. He's technical with this shit, bro. I think he's gonna. Johnny Walker is just like I want to say sloppy, bro, but he opens up a lot. It's like a lot of shit that
He's
like
pretty crazy with it,
yeah.
for
I
sure.
think Dominic is just gonna like capitalize on every little mistake he makes, bro. He's smooth with this shit. He's clean, bro. So I think he's gonna get him for sure. Technically, he's
He's got him.
above Johnny Walker for sure.
I mean, Johnny Walker in his career recently has been grappling hella. His last fight, he fought Zhang Ming Yang. I think it was in China or something. Before that
Mm.
fight, promo, he had like shaved off his mustache because he was like going full daggy, if you know what I mean. Because he was like about to wrestle. And
Mm.
immediately in that fight, he shot for the legs and was grappling. Obviously, I don't know if you saw that fight, but he like TKO Zhang Ming Yang via like leg kicks and he like just gave up or whatever. But do you think that the fact that he's been focusing on all this grappling might give Dominic maybe a little challenge, or do you think it's honestly gonna make it easier because he doesn't gotta worry about his stand up as much? Maybe.
Nah, I don't think it should give him a challenge because it's MMA, bro. He trains everything.
Yeah, I
You know
guess
what
I
I mean?
don't
Like
see him training jujitsu or whatever, but I mean he probably is fine off his background on the ground or whatever. I'm not trying to discredit that at all, but he what was I gonna say? His takedown defense is pretty good, so I think that would
yeah,
kind of like
it's
it.
just
It
good.
would just kind of like obsolete any grappling that Johnny Walker might want to do. But Johnny Walker's big, bro. That's the only thing that might scare me a little bit. Is he might have a little bit of like a reach or like height advantage on him, but I don't see him like extending his fucking cross all the way just to like make sure he's utilizing
Nah,
his
bro.
distance or whatever. So I'm
Like I
going with
said, like his
Dominic too for
distance
sure.
control is good, bro. It's crazy. It's a challenge for sure, bro.
Bro, I couldn't imagine sparring that dude trying to figure him out, bro.
It's cool, bro. It's fun, dog. It's pretty cool.
No, I bet it is.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to my next one. What is one advantage you think you have over Rob Perez?
My conditioning.
You think we're gonna see Rob kind of gas out towards the
It's in
end of the fourth
control.
and fifth if it goes that far?
If it
Obviously,
goes
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
far,
I was about to say,
yeah, if it goes that far. But like I said, I never look for the knockout, bro. I think that's how people end up losing. Like they try to get the knockout and they expend too much fucking energy.
yeah, they do,
But
bro.
I
Especially
mean,
someone like Rob who
like
just comes forward. Like I told you, he almost fell over from a jab, bro. So it's
yeah,
like,
that's what I was about to say. Like fucking like every heavyweight tries to end that shit right away. Every heavyweight tries to end that shit right away. And the way he is, he's there's a lot of pressure, bro. So it's like anything. Like with the fight, anything can happen, bro. In a fight, anything can fucking happen.
yeah.
But I don't see him going with that same pressure for all the whole rounds, bro.
Do you think we're
And
gonna
then
see him
other
more
people
tame, Rob?
that he fights, like as the rounds go by, they don't have no fucking pressure. When he gets tired, the other person gets tired, and they fucking catch their breath, bro. Like I'm not used to that shit. I'm a press forward, dude. Like
Yeah,
that's what I do. Like
you're not there to give him a second of breathing space.
I'm not. So that's what I like to do. I like to suffocate the people that I spar, bro,
I think,
or fight or whatever. Like give it with some pressure. It don't look like it because I don't fucking like jump at them and all that shit, bro. But if you're constantly on your back foot or constantly trying to fucking block some shit, yeah, that shit gets you more exhausted than finding out you're off your back foot for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, because you got to come explosive. Just say you're fighting backwards, you got to kind of step off your back foot to throw that cross good, and then you got to throw that
Mm-hmm.
shit because you're going backwards, and you might not even be
Mm-hmm.
close enough because you're going backwards. But I know what you mean, bro. Definitely a good way to like, not a good way, but a bad way to like lose a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think this was a bro. And why, dude? Another reason why I fuck with you and your fighting style so much. And this is a whole side piece because I've had these thoughts for so long ever since watching y'all fight on DBX, bro. You threw this one fucking elbow that was so ridiculous, and it wasn't like the craziest thing of all time, but I'm pretty sure it was in the DaCosta fight. You had him up against a corner. You were literally trying to like spam elbows by any means. You hit him with one of these. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, bro, but that was a new elbow unlocked. And I know I
Uh-huh.
haven't personally thrown it or whatever, but just seeing like I like when you say like you're there to make like suffocate them, like I believe you. Because the fact that you're throwing out one of these just to get something going, because you know you can't really throw the other. Maybe you're like too close to the
Yeah.
clinch or whatever, but the fact that it's trying to make it work by any means, bro, that really is a part of why I know I'm a big fan of you. Not trying to ultra glaze, you know what I mean, but I'm just being honest, like really, as a
Oh
DBX
yeah,
fan.
yeah, bro. I watch your videos and shit, bro. That's honestly that's the only reason I accepted the interview, bro. Even though you said I was gonna lose this shit, I don't give a fuck about that, bro.
Thank you for being respectful.
Everybody has their opinions, bro. You know.
Because, but I try to be completely unbiased, and like in the video too, bro,
Honestly,
I said that like I literally am more
yeah.
of a fan of you than I am for Rob Perez, just based off everything that I've already told you. But it's just my gut feeling, and I'm gonna trust my gut, unbiased, whatever. Blah. But obviously,
That's
my
cool,
fan
bro.
DBX wants you to bring this home. I want to
Yeah.
see you fight Rosenstruck. Now that's a
Fuck
whole nother matchup we're not gonna talk about because you're focused on Rob right now.
yeah.
We're not gonna distract from the fact or whatever. But just wanted to say that I'm gonna ask this next question. Well, let me read it real quick. No, we already kind of talked about this. I'm gonna go to the next one. Sorry. Um, how is your family? Do you have any kids? I feel like nobody might really know about that kind of side of your life besides, you're fighting. And that is your private life too. So if you don't want to talk too crazy, you don't have to. I know you just said you had a kid, but it's up to you. Just
Yeah,
wanted
bro.
to know more about that.
That's why I wasn't on the Houston card, bro. Because I was supposed to be on it, but it like the fight week was pretty literally right when my daughter was gonna be born, bro. Like my wife's
It
due
was
date.
just
So
lining up
I
bad.
was not. I can't, bro. Family is more important to me than anything. Honestly, like
Oh,
people
yeah, for
miss
sure.
burials, miss all that shit for fighting, bro. Like fighting is cool. Like you respect it, bro. But it's not everything. It's not like when you bring that shit down like to the nitty gritty, bro. Like family is the only thing that matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, especially if you're
So
comparing to something like
yeah, bro.
fighting.
I have three kids.
Damn, boy.
Yeah,
Sorry, not damn.
two
Not damn
daughters
like
and
that.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
what,
two daughters and a boy.
bro? Did you? I guess is your son your oldest or your middle child?
No, as a middle child, bro.
How did you feel when you got? Did y'all do like a gender reveal or anything, or did y'all just
Nah, I
like
don't
see?
believe in that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, that might be kind
I
of
don't
wide
go
of me or
into.
whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like
Yeah, I
Hispanic
don't
families
believe in
get kind
that.
of cheesy with it too, bro. Especially like with the
Yeah, I don't.
quinces and shit.
Yeah, I'm not into all that shit. No, I just want to know personally, like right away, what I'm having, bro.
How did you
But
feel when you got the news that it was gonna be a boy, bro? Like, do you really care? Are you like, oh, I'll be a father or whatever, obviously, but I feel like
Yeah.
as a guy, you always want a motherfucking son. Or are you one of those guys that like kind of like prefer like having like daughters?
To be honest with you, I wanted another daughter, but when I had a boy,
Really?
like now that I have a like my son, yeah, bro, it's way different. They're way different. They love different. They're crazy. This motherfucker's crazy, bro. He's a character for sure. He's a character for sure. But I'm just saying, like girls, they just love you more, bro. Like that's my favorite. Like my biggest goal in life, even to this day, is being a father, being present as a father,
Yeah,
not just being a dad, bro. Like you got to be present,
you got to
you
be
know,
there
being
for him,
alive. So that's my like I could say that's my biggest flex, bro.
bro.
Being there for my family.
That is probably the ultimate flex, being the father, being like that. You know what I'm saying? Being a
Yeah,
father, putting your best foot forward, making sure your kids, your family are good. Die for your family type shit.
yeah. But having a boy totally is different though for sure, cause he be randomly fucking, cause he watches my fights, so he'd be randomly just yelling out the winner is Michael Garcia and shit. It's
Yeah, that's
just funny.
tough. See, bro, you can't
Yeah.
get that from anyone else, bro, besides your own
Hell
son.
no.
And it probably wouldn't hit as good if it wasn't even your own son or like your family. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Is he relatively young still? Does he like? Can he like talk, walk, do all
He's
that
two,
yet?
bro.
Okay. Well, okay. Is he
He's two, but
talking
he
good then?
talks so much, bro. He talks a lot.
Did he just? I guess how long has he been talking? Do you think he's like
He was like one.
progressing fast?
He
Or-
doesn't shut up, bro.
he annoying you,
Yeah,
bro.
my kids talk like a lot, bro. That's for sure. Because, like I said, being a present father, bro, like if you have those conversations with them, like they're gonna speak a lot sooner. So yeah, my son started talking. I think he was like one a month, a year, and a month or something like that.
That's good,
Yeah,
bro.
he talks a lot, bro. Like
That's
full on
good.
conversations.
You see so many kids these days just like they're like they're nonverbal until like the age of like fucking 4 or 5. I'm not saying that's like ultra like
Mm.
normalized or whatever, but it definitely is happening way more. So I would be
It's because
ultra hyped
people
if they're
are
talking
on
at 1.
tablets and shit, bro. Because
Bro,
people just want to be on
what's
tablets
your
and TVs and all that shit.
what's your
Like
opinion on that? I think I
I
can
don't
kind
like
of
that shit.
scale it, but are you just like anti that shit until they're like at least like a
Not
teenager?
anti, but like I limit that shit for sure. Like I don't really like maybe like once a week, if that, and for like limited time. I don't like that they, bro. Growing up, you gotta do. We're outside, dude. You know what I mean? We were playing outside. We got something to do. You gotta find something to do, bro.
Come
You
home
got
dirty as
toys. You
shit.
got
You
something.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got some. You got to find something to do. If you can't do nothing, if you can't figure out nothing to do without a tablet, well, I'm sorry. Like,
Bro, I'm a server, bro. I work at this Mexican restaurant called Antigua Lobo here in Atlanta, bro. And I'll see, it's like it's low key a little not like crazy upscale, but they be taxing a little bit. The area would be really nice, and most of the people that come in, they're just people loaded, bro. Like they're just like rich, like white families. Not even just white, every ethnicity's coming in there, but they got like bread for real. Just that's just the vibe. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? Good tips, good money. But I be seeing that happen so much. I'm not even trying to like dictate on a race or whatnot, but it's always the white families, bro. I just see their kids that that's like, bro, literally just like just drooling
pulling up
from
with the
its
tablet.
mouth,
Yeah,
bro.
I
Yes,
don't.
bro.
Shit,
And then that they don't
I'm
even
against that.
talk, and then like that's literally like stunting their growth so bad. Like they're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, bro, if I'm taking my kid out to eat, first of all, he's not gonna have his fucking iPad. That shit's staying at home. And two, you're gonna talk and order yourself. If you're like a fucking toddler, I'll do that shit for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're like dead ass, like I think personally, like 7 to 10 years old, that's when you should start like ordering your own food or whatnot. But if you're still that age, like glued onto a tablet, like I've had kids not even look at me when I try to
That's
talk to them, like,
disrespectful as fuck.
and their parents don't even do nothing, bro. That's the worst part. That's what makes
Exactly,
me the
bro.
mad. That's what makes me mad the most. And to each their own. I'm not a kid, or I'm a kid, but I'm not a parent, so I don't have to like do all that yet. But just
Yeah.
like being a server, I'm so thankful for this like perspective. Just seeing how people genuinely like I can see what I shouldn't do. You know what I mean? It literally
Mhm.
helps me kind of like just see that on like the grand scale of everything. But I guess have you ever been a server or anything? Ever worked in like the service industry or like customer service or anything like that?
I worked at Denny's and shit. What for a little bit? Yeah.
Was that when you were
I've
like
had like
a
a
young adult,
shitload of
like
jobs.
teenager?
Shit, I don't even remember how many years ago it was, but it was just for like a couple months, bro.
Oh, did you fuck with it? I mean, I guess not if it was only for a couple months. What did you hate about it? Was it just like the stupid people just you have to put up with that
People,
shit?
bro. Like I can't, yeah, I can't put up with people because I'm a quiet dude, bro. Like like I don't like to
Yeah.
get fucked with. I don't like to, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I just
I
can't.
hate what's that word called? I just hate like having to like fucking what is it? I don't know the right word, but for example, like say like if I go out to eat, like they fuck up on my food or some shit, like I don't really care,
Mm.
bro. But my girlfriend, she's not like OD, like server, come here, you fucked up on this, but she's like Dakota, you should say something, like come on, like I'm really like nah, it's really good, like it was supposed to happen that way, like I'm not mad, like blah blah blah. But she's like, bro, you literally paid for that shit, like. Why don't you get it the way that you? I don't know. I hate
It's hard
confrontation.
for
I
me.
hate
Like,
confrontation. Basically, is what I was trying to say.
nah, yeah, like I shut the fuck up for the most part, bro. But like, it's hard for me to do that. Like, I'm a calm person because I know that I just don't fuck with people as much. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, I don't fuck with like a bad attitude. Like, if you come with me like, nice and shit, I'm cool, bro. Like, we're cool. We could
Yeah,
conversate.
everything's
As
mutual,
soon as
bro.
you come with me, fucking like, I can't do that shit, bro. And
That
it's
that
hard.
should be hard sometimes. 'Cause people, it's like you never.
Mhm.
First of all, you never know what someone just like. Not like they went through anything crazy, but you don't know what they were doing before they came in. So like one thing that this one dude told me that used to work at my job or whatever. This is actually really good. He's like someone is coming. Everyone that's coming in there is looking for something, whether it's like food or like right away or a drink right away, or they're just like it's hot outside. They need some fucking water. Like read the table, bro. Like get them whatever they need. But some
Yeah.
people in that say like they were like just it's hot as fuck outside and they're hot and they want to sit down. They're like low key a little irritated. I hate when they talk to me crazy off rip because it's like I'm a fucking human. Not even just I'm a human, but like I want to give you the best service I can. But you make it hard when you actually like just act like that. Like I don't know, bro. I could rant about being a fucking server all day. The only reason I do it is because the money's good, bro. And I
Yeah.
can just like fucking say fucking and just like gaslight myself to not be mad when these people are actually like asking the most stupid questions of all time. Like, what is so hard about a flour or a corn tortilla, bro? Or like having like salt or tahini on your rim of your margarita. Like, it should not be that difficult, bro. But sorry, let me stop. Let me stop, bro. Because I literally will not
Nah,
shut
you're
up
good,
about that
bro.
shit, bro. Shit, actually. Oh my God. All right, next one. This one's a really good question too. What's your signature dish for the carne asada, or are you just on the grill?
I'm on the grill for the most part, bro.
I
I'm
got I
always on.
caught that vibe, low key. That's why I had to throw it in there.
Yeah, I'm always on the grill, bro. I just had some the other day, bro.
What would you say
But
your
what?
specialty is? Like, do you be marinating shit? Do you have like a specific cut of meat that you like? Like, what's your
Nah,
leak
bro.
your grill
Just
sauce right now?
nah. I don't have no special marinade. I had this badass fucking I got no. They're not sponsoring me or nothing like that. But there's
Not
this local
yet.
spot called Los Portales, meat market. It's right here in Colton. Like that's where I stay at in Colton, California.
Yeah,
And they have some fucking bomb ass food, bro. Like some bomb ass meat. So that's where I go. I just go straight there and get and pretty much any cut you get there is gonna be bomb. No matter what you get, it's gonna be fire, bro.
that shit's just fresh off the bone or like off the body or whatever. Like,
Just good, some good ass. It's a good butcher shop for sure.
no, we got a couple of spots like that here that are like more like just kind of like big like international kind of like food markets or whatever, like little farmers
Mhm.
market they call them. But there's this one in like Brookhaven, which is a little north of Atlanta or whatever. I think it's called. No, it's some sort of farmers market. But bro, I literally have bro. I guess for pre-context, I'm from Iowa, bro. Like small town Iowa, like 10,000 people, like four restaurants, like fucking two gas stations, one Walmart. That's it. And you gotta drive like 40 minutes just to go see some other shit. But so when I came here and went into like a supermarket like that, where you can like see them in the back, like fucking cutting everything fresh and like on like a big grand scheme of things. I had no
Mhm.
idea what to feel or think. It was genuinely so crazy to me. And I know it's not like the craziest thing ever, bro. But just like coming from that to like moving to like a city like Atlanta where it's literally like a couple thousand people to like literally like a couple million.
Yeah,
So crazy, bro. And it was all like right during or like right before like slash during COVID. And that just like made it all worse, bro. And that was oh my God.
like a big ass culture shock.
No, literally, bro. I literally just was so overwhelmed. Like, and it was during COVID too, so it's not like I could like go out into the city or whatever. But that still had me like overwhelmed. I didn't know how
Mhm.
to feel. Like, genuinely, like I didn't ever think I'd be in this position. I thought I'd be rotting in Iowa until the day I die, probably. But God had other plans. Thank God.
Yes, sir.
Next question here. Do you have any other hobbies besides fighting? Maybe I'm not trying to call fighting a hobby. Obviously, you can make this a career or whatnot. But
Mhm.
what other shit what other shit are you into that people probably would not know?
Honestly, dude, like I have no time. Like every extra hour, minute, or whatever I have, I pour that into my kids, dude.
It's good.
Like that's like my. It's honestly like a reboot for me. When I don't, like it fucks with me if I don't have like, especially like if I, especially right now that I'm training more time than I normally have. Like I feel like sometimes I'm neglecting my kids because I'm not spending as much time as I can
Well,
because
do
I'm like,
you
all right, fuck it, I'm
do you
gonna
have
go to
a
the
wife
gym.
or a girlfriend? Obviously, like
I have
y'all
a
live
wife, bro.
together.
I'm married, yeah.
Yeah. I you know what I'm saying, you don't want to put all the work on her or whatever, but I feel
Yeah.
like I guess I don't know how to really ask this question, but is she chill? Does she help you out with like your camps or just training all that stuff? Does she cooking for
Definitely,
you?
bro. I wouldn't be able to do that shit without her. She's super supportive, bro. Super
Always
like
love to hear
she's
it.
my biggest fan, bro.
I love to hear it,
My
bro.
biggest fan. Fuck yeah. So like it's cool. Like I know it. Like if I go to the gym, is not no strain on her at all because she knows it's what I have to do. So I don't get like no
No
like
flack or
backlash or
whatever.
nothing. Like, hey,
Yeah.
what the too much? You're not spending time here. I get none of that, bro. You know, like sometimes like fuck, I ain't trying to go to the gym right now. Like nah, fuck that. You gotta go.
It'd be
You
like
know what I
that
mean?
though.
So,
I
but
tell
yeah,
you,
like as far as like free time, bro. Like I don't really have any. And if I do, I like to spend that shit with my kids, bro.
it's nice. That's honestly a great answer. I
Hmm.
guess before you had kids or whatever, did you have any like were you into anything that maybe you would like seem like a little nerd about something? Because you got to be into something before you had kids, bro. You had all that free time on your hands.
Fucking drinking, bro. Being a dumbass.
I feel you.
Honestly, like that's why I'm so calm now, bro. All I was doing was just partying. Like no,
And you already know how alcohol does you crazy, bro. Literally just brings out the
exactly.
demons inside of you, bro. If you go too far, obviously, if you have self-control, you can be fine. But
But I've always been in a fighting though, bro. Like the gym I'm at right now, I got sponsored by them when I was what like 15, bro. They had like a fight camp, so they had like a fight team tryout. It's Adrenaline MMA out here in San Bernardino. And they had a fight team tryout when I was 15. I was still in high school, bro. And yeah, I tried out for that shit, and you got like free sponsorship, like they'll pay for all their shit. So I've been fighting for that's my hobby, bro. Like that, like honestly, that like fighting, like I said, my experience is way more than my fucking record shows. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like I've been in karate since I was like 7 and shit. So like, just boxing, fighting, sparring, all that shit's my hobby. That's always been my hobby. Even though I've been like drinking or whatever, like it's always been what the fuck I like.
yeah, it's always been involved in your life somehow.
Always,
I
always,
guess
always.
I guess this is a good question to bounce off that. Like since you said you kind of did karate since you were like young, so obviously you've been in martial arts since like basically birth, bruh. Did did you ever get into like street fights or all that, or did you always have that good composure considering, all the mental stuff you learn about yourself going through like fighting and stuff and like martial arts?
I think I've only gotten like 2 fights, bro, when I was in school, like high school. That's it. 'Cause I try to avoid it.
Are you
I don't want.
undefeated?
Come on, bro.
I just had to ask. It's before. That's funny.
Hell yeah. Of course, man.
Have you
That shit.
have you ever lost a fight in your career?
Nah, bro.
Damn, boy. I'm
Yeah.
not
So
trying to be
the
that
two, the
guy,
two.
but Rob has. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? No
man.
disrespect. I know Rob, you watching this, bro. You understand, bro. You understand. Don't take it personal.
Yeah, bro. So in total, I have, like I said, I don't have like 7 fights. Well, in total, yeah, they're all. I haven't lost one. Like I said, all of them before Dirty Boxing, I've finished them in the first round. But
I'm excited for
yeah,
this
I
fucking
haven't
fight,
lost
bro.
this so far.
Sorry. Um, we're going to this next one. Da, 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 da. All right, this is actually my last question. Do you have any final words for Rob Perez before I show you this video?
I got, bro. This dude. Honestly, I try to ignore him so much, but I know like I can't just like fucking not say shit, man. What am I gonna say to him that he gives a fuck, man? Like if anything you
Yeah.
tell him, fucking like even like this was just so fucking fake, bro, for the camera. Like I don't understand. I don't understand how somebody could be like that. Like he's so fucking retarded, bro. Like I don't respect him at all, dude. Like he's a fucking idiot. Like he swears like I'm scared of him or I'm afraid of him or like anybody's the fuck afraid of. Even his fucking voice is fake as fuck. Like motherfucker sounds like that snail from Monsters Inc. and shit. Like didn't file your paperwork, bitch, motherfucker. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like even that shit's fucking forced, bro. Like no
Listen,
fucking
I completely understand where you're coming from, considering you are about to fight that dude. So, you know what I mean? That's between y'all. But I feel like, it's obviously for the promo or whatever, but he does talk crazy, bro. And like, like sometimes he's borderline slobbering from the mouth trying to promote this fight. And as much as I want to hate that being a Michael Garcia fan, at least there's some promotion going on here, bro. And that's what
Oh
really
yeah,
has me
like
hyped.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's cool. It's cool. Like that's why like I don't really like
You
pay
don't
too
take
much
it any sort
attention.
of way.
I don't really take. I don't take none of that shit to heart, bro. Like it doesn't fuck with me. Like as much as he thinks it does. That's why I think it's funny. A lot of the shit I do laugh at. I'm like, man, this fool's an idiot, bro. I laugh at that shit because if he wants to go ahead and think whatever he wants, so that's on him, bro.
I actually did have a bonus question here that I literally forgot I wrote down on this bitch. And this could be a good one. What's your favorite conspiracy? Or what's one that you believe that is like that you think sounds insane? And I can be a little nut about this shit. So if you think it sounds too crazy, trust me. I've probably heard it, not gonna lie.
I don't know,
Instagram
bro.
reels
I'm
be
not. I don't really look into that all that shit like that.
I mean, I
I
guess
don't,
you probably don't got the time to even just
yeah, bro.
chill and enjoy a
I
conspiracy
couldn't
video.
give you like an honest answer on that one, to be honest with you, bro.
No, it's chill, it's chill. I
Hmm.
didn't know. I always want to ask people that because that can lead to some crazy, crazy combo. I
Hmm.
guess it's the end of the interview. Let me show you this nice little message Rob has said for you. I'm gonna try to play it. I'm gonna show you on my phone, but I'm just gonna kind of play it into the mic if that's chill.
Cool, bro.
The gym. Like you at work. But see, you ain't ready for me. You ain't ready for these hands. You ain't ready for me. You talking all that shit. You thinking that you get to the place. The only reason you get in the fight is because of the work. They don't want to see you. Who the fuck are you? This is the world show, baby. It's always been the world show. You gotta tear it up. But tear your ass up in the ring. You better be. Hope you in the face because it makes it more fun when I'm in there. In your face and when you're in. All right. Any comments? I know you said every time we just talked about it, but do you got anything to say to that? It's okay if you don't.
Hey, bro. I mean, to each his own, man. Like, I don't. Like I say, he thinks I'm working, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what's the crazy part. I thinks I'm working and not fucking training. Like I don't understand that shit. That shit trips me the fuck out. Like I'm not taking him lightly. Just because he thinks like just kind of telling him I'm gonna fuck his ass up doesn't mean I'm taking that fool lightly. It's like it's anything, bro. It's a fight. I don't take any fucking fight lightly. Everybody's a
Yeah.
threat to me, regardless. Anybody's a fucking threat, bro. So like I think he's just underestimating what the fuck it really was really gonna happen, bro. And like that's what I'm saying. Like I love that shit, bro. That shit it doesn't fuel me, bro, but I like that shit, bro, because once you hit people, a motherfucker in the face, dog, their whole fucking attitude, they can't hide what the fuck they can't hide.
No,
You
yeah,
know what I
the
mean?
eyes
So
don't
that's why
lie. I
when I
live
do
by
my
that.
my stare downs and shit, when we had those face offs, bro, my favorite thing to do is I stare at them like right in the eyes, bro, because that's the moment that they like before you're in the ring that they feel like the most confident, the most anger, the most energy that they have.
Yeah,
That's the moment right there, bro. And then when you're fighting them, you could see like at the beginning of the round they have that same look in their eyes. As the round progresses,
it's gone.
that shit changes,
It's gone.
and you start seeing who like they start looking scared,
Who the
or
real
they
wolf
start.
is, the real Rob
He's gonna
Perez.
find. He's gonna find out right now. He's gonna find out real soon. I don't know about no fucking wolf, bro. I feel the man.
uh,
I
I
try
guess
not to be disrespectful, bro. I mean, God bless him, man.
I know what you mean. You try your hardest. Bro, see that answer you gave right there is why I give you the Anthony Hernandez comparison, bro. Like the same energy, y'all got it. And like I said, it's not because y'all are Hispanic, bro. Y'all both got that like that dark horse energy. And I guess bouncing a question off this, and then we can wrap it up or whatever. Do you like being? I guess since you have, I guess most of the time, I would assume if there was betting lines on your first fights or early fights, you'd probably be a majority
Mhm.
favorite. How does it feel to be sort of an underdog? Even though there's no live odds that I've seen, you know what I'm saying? But just like through the energy of the build up to this, how does it feel to maybe be a slight underdog just considering everything?
Well, it's always been like that, bro. Because every fight I've had has always been last minute, and I feel like it's always been like when you get that feeling from like the promoters and shit, like they're trying to do you dirty to get knocked the fuck out or some shit.
Yeah.
I've always had like last minute fights where I'm the underdog, or at
And you're
least
like
I feel
stepping
like
up on
I
short
am.
notice to
Like
fight this absolute fucking dog that they claim
yeah,
is the
bro. I think like
dog.
my first fight, like they told me like on a Thursday if I want to fight on a Saturday and shit.
Okay. Have you always fought heavyweight? That's another question I've had.
Yeah, bro. I've always fought heavyweight.
What do you weigh in as? usually most of the
It
time?
it normally like 220 something, bro. Like 220 something. Like
What makes you
I'm
not
not
want to
a,
cut to 205?
I don't got the time, bro. That takes a lot of dedication, bro. It takes a lot of dedication, and it takes a lot of, for at least for me, bro. It takes a
Yeah.
lot of dedication to get down to that and maintain that. Because I've never like even when I wrestled in high school and shit. I was like 195, 196, and I didn't wrestle 195s, bro.
Have you
I
always
didn't
fought
wrestle
like
that.
wrestled
I
heavier
wrestled
dudes?
like two, like yeah, like
Where did you wrestled in
220.
California?
Yeah, I
I
wrestled
guess
like two.
is was there like not a lot of like competition in California wrestling? That's why they just like stuck you with the fucking the big kids.
Nah, bro, that's like California's insane, bro. That's a lot of motherfucking competition. But
I'm not too
no, I
excited.
did it for myself, bro. I just did it for myself. I've always liked the challenge.
Yeah,
I never like cutting weight, to be honest with you. That's like the main thing. I'd
bro,
go in
I
with
feel
my
you.
full gear, bro, my headphones on, my backpack, everything on, bro. While people were fucking spitting in a bottle just to make weight.
Bro,
Fuck that.
as soon as I
I never like cutting weight. I never liked that shit because it's like I'm a competitor, bro. Like I love competition, bro. I don't see no point in cutting weight to fight someone lighter than you. If I'm walking around at 220, 230 every single fucking day, I'm
you
not
can
about
fight
to
at that
cut
weight.
weight to fight somebody lighter than me. That doesn't mean I beat somebody. I'm better. I don't see that shit as I'm better, bro. I
Yeah, it
see that
doesn't.
shit like you're too scared to fight motherfuckers that are your same fucking like you're a heavyweight. Fight as a heavyweight, even though they're heavier than you. Hey, fool, if you can't walk around at that weight, don't fight at that weight.
No,
I don't
bro.
see it as a win, bro. I feel like that's a loss. Like
You
I
feel
don't
like
like
shit.
that
Feel like a
shit.
little guilty for just beating up this small kid or
Exactly,
whatever.
bro.
But
Hmm.
I mean, if you're weighing in at 225 or like 224 around there, it's only, I guess I could say it's only 20 pounds. 20 pounds is 20 pounds, you know what I'm saying? But most of that is water weight, bro. And you know, I'm all for that with like I agree with you. Like I think I if weight cutting wasn't already normalized, I wouldn't be an advocate for it, obviously. I think that's majority of people, but sorry. One thing that helps me when I'm cutting weight or whatever, and this is Tubbs told me this, or and this is not maybe not. It's just like a fact. I'm pretty sure we're like I forgot what the percentage. We're either 60% or 40% water weight, bro. And so if you think you're about to die in that fucking sauna or in that steam room or that hot tub or whatever, you got a good another 5 or 10 pounds you can go. But just considering that how like easy it was for me to cut water weight just from like water loading and I eating clean, eating good, clean meals, nothing that's like ultra processed or ultra sugar helped me stay leaned out so everything be good. Bro, the water came off so fast. Like it genuinely was it was easy. Like and I cut to 47 and
Hmm.
right now I'm like 175. Like I fight featherweight and so when you say like I'm fighting like kids that are smaller than me or whatever. They are a little smaller than me, you know what I'm saying? I'm cutting a good amount of weight, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like that's part of the game. It's just part of the advantage.
It is. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You just said it. It's an advantage that is. I mean, I get it, bro. Like it's a fight game. You know what I mean? Like I see it. To each his own. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
personally, like I don't see. I won't see it as a win. Like if say I become the champion for fucking 185, bro, I'm just going through every fucking body. But I'm
Bro,
fighting at like
you at
270.
85 would be fucking. I'm sorry. I never even once thought about that in my head. If you fought at 85, Michael, oh my fucking God. You would be so scary, bro. Your chin might be a
But
little suspect from the cut, you know what I'm saying? So maybe DBX
that's what I'm saying.
185 is
Like
not that crazy.
I wouldn't do that shit if I'm not already pretty much there. Like I think like the most I'll ever cut, bro, is maybe like 5, 10 pounds, if that. And that's just like for a personal thing, not so much like that because I don't want to make the cut, bro. I've cut like who the fuck, how much weight do you not lose in a practice, bro? Like 10 fucking pounds sometimes. Like you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah. And most of
there's
it's
some
water
days
weight
it's,
too, just from like
and
sweating.
then you gain it back again. So it's not that I'm against like cutting and shit. It's just a person. Like I won't take that shit as a win if
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
walking
just like
around.
your mindset.
Hmm.
That's
So
fair.
I, like if I walk around heavyweight, I'm gonna fight heavyweight, bro. With or without me being the heavier dude, I've always fought people heavier than me. My first Muay Thai fight, I think the dude was like 300 pounds, dude.
And you knocked him out in first round?
It was a TKO for the first round, yeah.
Same shit, bro.
And then the other dude that I fought, he was like 275, and I did knock his ass out in the first round as well.
And how much were you? Do you remember what you stepped on the scale for those fights?
Yeah, like 220, bro. I've always like walked in like 220.
Bro, see that's just like adds to your dog mindset because you first of all you don't give a fuck if these dudes are like 50 pounds heavier than you, but like the one thing that makes me just like be like, oh, I'm sorry. that what makes me not confused or anything, because you explained yourself perfectly clear. There's nothing
Mm.
that I messed up or didn't understand, but it's like the fucking 50-pound difference is crazy, bro. Like,
That
yes,
shit
you
is.
probably would have lighter man scale and probably could like piece them up, be faster, cut angles way better.
Mhm.
They're gonna gas out fast, bro. It's literally like 3 steps and they're probably huffing and puffing, you know what I'm saying? So I could get that, especially with your fighting style. You really are good at moving in and out, especially like moving in, doing clinch work, popping out if they get like a second breath or a gust of wind or whatever. But it's just like the fact that the max for heavyweight's like 265 and you're over here at 220 or whatever, when you could
Yeah, that's
literally
crazy,
cut
bro.
like 10, 15 pounds to make 205, bro.
That's crazy, bro. I know, but this one, I try to gain a little bit more weight, so I'll probably be heavier than 220, bro.
Have you been, I guess, fight is, what day is it today, bro? The 24th?
Like 18, 17 more days, give or take.
Yeah, bro. That's good. How are you feeling? How are you feeling with your weight up until weigh-ins right now? Obviously, you don't gotta cut weight to do all that, but
Yeah.
like,
No way.
are you feeling like more not like leaner, but maybe more filled out muscle mass wise? Do you feel like you've been trying to like lift and like put on muscle? Or are you, being more a Muay Thai guy, just running, being
Mhm.
skinny, being lean the fuck out? Is that kind of your go-to way, if that makes sense?
Nah, I mean, I've been hitting the gym. I've been hitting the gym and shit, bro. I've been trying to get since my last fight. It was like 6 months ago, bro. That's crazy. Time
Yeah.
does fucking
Hey, you
fly.
had a kid though, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, but that shit don't stop. Actually, it's funny, bro, because when I have a kid, like when my kids are born, is when I train the most
yeah, bro,
because I have
you
the
feel
time off.
extra motivated, bro.
Hell yeah,
I would feel too,
hell yeah.
bro.
So
Another one of
it
your
doesn't it doesn't
offspring that you
it
gotta
doesn't
fucking
stop
fight
me,
for.
bro. It doesn't stop me at all, bro. Like, so I've been trying to gain because I've seen the difference. Like, it's a big ass fucking weight gap. I'm with you on that one. So like I knew after that one, like I can't be coming in at 220 something. Either I gotta cut or I gotta gain.
Yeah,
So
both.
I've been since it's been 6 months, I've been like trying to gain that shit in a smart way, bro. So
Yeah,
not feel
like,
that shit because
like
you could gain
slowly but
weight right
surely.
away, but yeah. So
Yeah,
I
because
could
you
be
want to
able
add some
to.
muscle mass and whatnot.
I want to be able to move that weight around, be able to know what the fuck it is to move 10, 15 pounds more and continue having the same conditioning, if not more,
Yeah,
even though you're heavier.
just like
So
upgrading yourself.
yeah, so that's what I've been doing, trying to gain the weight since the past 6 months, bro. Gain the weight, but keep the conditioning.
It's good because that will literally just transfer into muscle mass as long as you're eating
Yeah.
right and eating clean and healthy and all that. Which you're a fucking professional fighter, so you wouldn't be here if you weren't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you would be 250, 265, blah blah blah.
Yes, sir.
But I appreciate you, Michael. This is very nice and very anticipated for me personally. I know you don't know who I am, but this is very amazing, and I appreciate your
Very
time.
good, bro. I've been
Give me a
watching your.
chance.
I watch your shit, bro.
Thank
Like
you. I'm trying to make more
I watch your.
DBX videos, bro, but it's hard when like
Mm.
it's not like hard. I feel like I just don't have too many like crazy ideas. Like I really have to like work around like the cards. Like I want to drop my prediction video, but if I drop it like hella early, no one's gonna like fucking watch it. So I have to like drop it like a 2 weeks or like a week before. And also like they don't announce like all the fights like right away. It's like slowly but surely. Then like you see Rob Perez posting, and I'd follow AJ Rosa. Like they're probably right now still looking for fucking people to fucking fill up spots on this card
Probably,
or
bro.
whatever. So it's like.
Yeah, because I know for the last one in Nashville, bro, I had like three, like that fool, the pit bull dude, the coaster or whatever. That fool was like the third person that I was gonna fight. I was gonna fight like two different people before that, so
Who?
it's kind
Wait,
of like
wait,
you don't really
who?
know.
What's his
The
name?
coaster dude, the one in Nashville, Levi DaCosta.
Oh, you're supposed to have a rematch with him?
No, I was supposed to fight somebody else before him,
Oh,
like two, three
oh,
people before his ass, but
oh, yeah. Oh,
like they gave me him like what, like a couple weeks before the fight. So
is
that's
this
what I'm
your
saying. Like,
first fight in DBX with the actual full camp?
this is my first fight ever with a full count.
I hope
I've
that
never had,
makes a
bro.
big
I'm telling you,
difference.
I've never had. I've always worked like 12 hours, bro. The main fucking shit that I've had was just a lot of bag work, bro. A lot of bag work, and like you said, like you know what you're supposed to be doing. So all of it is just pretty much just been myself in my garage and in the gym.
Damn.
So this is the first one that I actually have a boxing coach. I have a full camp. I have time to recover, time to do the right shit.
Yeah. Well, I hope that makes a big
So
difference,
hopefully,
man, because you could be
hopefully,
coming in
bro.
looking in more crazier shape, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Be looking a little leaner, you know what I'm saying? Not that you looking, like not lean or like fat or whatever, but you know what I mean. You just You haven't, in my opinion, this is me, just me and being the person that watches this shit. I feel like you still got some frame filling to do, and but like you said, you're doing that right
Oh
now.
yeah, bro, for
You've been
fucking,
focusing on
especially
it,
for heavyweight, bro, for sure, dog.
but I'm gonna end it right here. Again, thank you. Before we get into another random conversation about something,
No problem, bro. Thank you, bro.
thank you for peeping and like staying up and watching my videos. I know I'm a really small channel, but this means a lot to me. Thank you. Hopefully, we can have another one soon.
Hopefully. Yes,
Post
sir.
fight, maybe if you're down.
I'm down, bro. Yeah,
But
of course, bro.
thank you.
Anything to help out, bro.
Thank you.
Hopefully
I
your shit
appreciate
blows
it,
up.
bro. Hey, if it does, you were the second person ever on this shit.
Fuck yeah.
I appreciate you, bro.
All right,
Thank
bro.
you. I'll keep in
Have a good
touch.
one.
You as well.
Yes, sir.